Welcome back to our talk tonight. A beautiful little girl from Syracuse, Amaya, died when a television set fell on her, crushing her back in September. She was just 2 years old. Now her mother, Danielle Deming, is using the tragedy to help such heartache from happening to other families. She's starting a foundation to keep kids safe. It's called Safe and Sound with Amaya. So will this encourage you to make changes in your own home? For our talk tonight, we are joined by reporter Dora'S, who sat down with Danielle for what was such an emotional interview. And what have you seen, Dora, in terms of the reaction to this piece so far?
I mean, the reaction has been overwhelming. I always thought that her story would touch our viewers. I didn't know it was going to be to this degree. I mean, the 30+ comments on the first story, and it's just, she's incredible, and she's resonating with people. You know, she inspired me, and I think she's also inspiring others.
What was your impression of her as you spoke with her, you spent a little time with her? She seems so strong, obviously fragile in terms of underneath the surface, but she comes off as quite strong. She
blows you away. She blows you away in person. She was even like that from the very first meeting I had with her. Super positive and articulate, you know, articulate about such a tragedy only 2 months after the fact. And it's incredible that she's able to speak about something that's so heartbreaking with such clarity.
And she's really on a mission here.
She is.
You know, she's started this foundation. She wants people to not only hear her story and really kind of feel what her family has gone through, but she wants people to make changes in their own lives. In the comments that we've gotten, it seems like that's really resonating with people. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing the same thing. You know, I think at the end of the day, Danielle just really wants to make sure that this doesn't happen to other people. And she's really sincere about wanting this to be something that doesn't happen to other families. And one thing that she said, which is true, is you hear a lot about stories of this almost happening, of, you know, tragic accidents that don't go this far, don't take a life. And so she wants to use her story as a reminder.
Let's listen to a little bit of what she shared yesterday about the moment that it happened.
I didn't want to leave. God, I wanted to stay there forever. Just running my fingers through her hair and rubbing her hand and her arm, kissing her forehead. Because it's hard to think that that's the last time you're ever gonna get to hold them.
And there she's talking about the last moment in the hospital afterwards. So she is now trying to help others. We showed the story with the bag full of goodies that make a home safer. Do you think that's something that's going to have some effect on people?
I think so. And she also plans to be a spokesperson. She wants to go from, you know, universities and seminars and conventions to share her message and to really be an advocate and share her story as a way to help others.
These are the types of things that can happen in an instant. You know, you turn around for 2 seconds and something tragic can happen. So hopefully people will learn something from this and maybe make some changes in their own homes tonight.
I sure hope so.
Thanks for sharing the story, Dora, and thank you to Danielle, certainly. By the way, my latest Matt's Memo blog is focused on this tragic story of the toddler who was killed by the television set. You can read that on CNYCentral.com. I wrote in it, it's a story nearly too difficult to read, too difficult to watch. Our viewers felt the same as we have in our own newsroom. We're saddened by Amaya's untimely death, yet we're so impressed by her courageous mother who can find the strength to share her story. Now, so many of you have also commented, as we've just been saying, on the death of the toddler and the remarkable interview too. One of you said, tragic, I just can't imagine. Accidents can happen so fast, as Megan just mentioned. Her strength is remarkable and inspiring. Another comment on Facebook, she is so brave to put aside her grief and make other parents aware of the tragic accident that took her baby girl. We'll be back with the talk tonight in a moment.